my beautiful souls. Oh, this is what it is. I look like a beetroot. I was in the sun yesterday, and I think that was a good thing because of my vitamin D levels. So, just gonna light. Now I've got my extra long wand. I'll just light these ones here. I feel like lighting them all. Just cause. We need all of the light we can get. I do, I look like a beetroot. I was out mowing my lawns yesterday. I was in the sun. That probably is a bit over TT, isn't it? But anyway, there you go. 5. There's 5 of them. And technically there's 6 wicks. So, anyway, what are we going for today? Right, I've got no preconceived ideas of a message today. I just felt I wanted to get in here and clear away some energy. Just recenter, realign. You know, because we're all going through stuff, aren't we? My son's going through his own health changes. Just burn away anything that no longer serves us. Bringing in the highest vibration. Calling on the council of light, the highest white light. And love. Knowing that we're all connected. And we are all going to be collaborating. That is the way of the future. So, what am I feeling? What feeling was this? I'm going to go with Lady Isis. See what message can come out. We're transmuting, very much feel like we're transmuting dense, outdated, karmic patterns, even of people that we view, and knowing what timelines could be chosen, but we're not wanting to repeat karmic cycles, are we? Certainly not ourselves, but even for others, we're trying to. I feel a energy of intercession for our brothers in arms, which is pretty much some of the message, my last message. Clearing away the dense, dark energy, all the shadow aspects of human nature, right? Facing those, I mean, even Mary Magdalene, facing those, overcoming those 7 aspects within everybody of the human condition. Ignorance is a big one, but the subconscious. Right, Like, Lady Isis, what can you offer the collective that are going to be viewing this YouTube video to shed some light on this now moment? The sun energy is strong, so maybe it's I mean, I could have angled it, but it's just the fact that I've got it plugged in, my phone plugged in charging, so it is what it is. I hope you're all doing okay anyway. Fighting, or facing, not fighting, but it is an internal struggle at times, and you can be very aware of it. Ooh, the brother in darkness. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Thank you, Isis. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, I love my spirit team, I really do. It's just like, how do I put into words what I'm experiencing, what I'm feeling, what I'm trying to transmute? Even when a brother would say to you, oh, you know, you shouldn't worry so much about spiritual stuff and be so, and it's like, excuse me, but when you feel the energy is off, it's off. I'm not going to deny the fact that there's something not right here, and being a high priestess energy and high intuition, I'm not going to subdue my intuition to appease you and your ego, right? It just ain't gonna happen. And yeah, women do get pissy because they know that it's not right. So they will do anything, they will always try and bring balance. And I'm a Libran, so I know all about balance. I can tip both ways, right? Like, but we are constantly trying to look for that, right? But I'm just going to bring in the my quartz crystal. We'll just put that, we'll aim it at clearing, bringing in the light. Essentially, we're purging, right? I find that if I just had, I mean, this to me is a job. I mean, but it's something that's instinctual. But you do it to benefit not only your own life, but others. And people need to learn respect of what your calling is. And there's many people that won't understand, right? They don't get it. And that's fine. Just don't project your doubts and fears and, of what that person should or shouldn't be doing, because it's really bullshit. It's just not on. You have no right to say what somebody's path is, right? Okay, we've got the knot of Isis here. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloveds. So this is buckle up, buttercups. We're in for this ride. We're in for this ride because it is a divine ride, divine orchestration, and we are looking for the light, aren't we? To burn away the darkness, even collectively. So there's energies within the world that we pick up on, we know, we sense. We might not know all the details. That's irrelevant. But we are manifestors. We're bringing in this light. We are dragging it in. Well, we're not dragging, but we kind of are. We're raising our own vibration, right? We are shielding ourselves from those dense, dark energies that are trying to suffocate us. Even when me saying that, it's almost like I was trying to be snuffed out, right? Suffocation. And we just say, no, we don't consent, and I'm sorry, but the light is coming, and you cannot stop it. Yeah. Hello? You can't stop it. And I am for everybody that stands in their knowing of what their gift is. And this just happens to be my gift. I would much rather be out there, don't know, on a tractor or something. You know what I mean? Like, just to a point. But then I notice when I do things like that, if I get upset or angry, it's because you know where you're supposed to be, right? You know what you're supposed to be doing. So you get frustrated if you're not doing it. If you know what your calling is, but you're still working it out, right? It's maybe not 100% manifested yet. It will bring frustration. You know, you will get that frustration, but that's just like the darkest before the dawn feeling, isn't it? It's that energy. And you're transmuting as you go. So, you know, the preparation is often as equally as important as the manifestation of it. And you are grounding the light for humanity. You're not just doing this for yourself. Oh no, you're doing this for the collective, aren't you? You're doing it because it's like teamwork. You know, you're doing it for divine source. You're doing it because it's your calling. You're doing it because that's your life force. Don't allow people to snuff out your life force by their ignorance. Don't take on people's ignorance because they're jealous of you and they want to hold you back because they're not standing in their own. I say bollocks to those people, right? I saw 11:22 then. Wings of Isis, and I didn't read this. Uniting with the angelic self. So bring it in. The angel self. We are the quantum energy healing earth angels. You can embody this energy. It's all about integrity. It's all about your choices. It's all about aligning with your higher self, isn't it? That's what it is. So, okay, I'm going to read the Brother in Darkness first because I just started off with that feeling. And it's carrying on from like the Brother in Arms, right? So you can have I've had a cousin that's passed from this scene and I've felt his energy around me. So, you know, you know, your spirit is being challenged with processing that too. If you are experiencing the death of a loved one. Where is the Brother of Darkness? 189. Oh, there we go. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. The Brother in Darkness indicates that there is negative energy either within you or outside of you. Yeah, so I'm saying, even if it is within you, but people that are projecting onto you, right? But darker forces that are trying to snuff you out. Because I've already said that without reading it. So you witness that. You can read it, you can watch it back. So we're burning, that's why I'm burning the sage, okay? Sage and the Palo Santo. But directed towards you, that is providing you with a spiritual test, beloved initiate. So you're initiate. You and I together. And I set the parameters that only those that are meant to see this at the right time will view it. And I send you so much love and strength as a warrior, divine feminine or divine masculine, a warrior goddess, warrior god. Right? We are warrior god and goddesses. From source. You shall overcome this energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. So don't be afraid. It may feel like a test, and tests, yeah, they are challenging, but you just stand in your knowingness of who you are. Who are you? Who are you in your heart? And you know you are beautiful in your heart. But anything that you're transmuting, that you're like, well, I want to let go of that trait, and then here, this is the moment, right? You can let go. Anything that's trying to attach to your energy field to bring you down, whether it be another, then we're stating no, we don't consent to that, sorry. That almost looks like a crown, doesn't it? Anyway, with a actually it reminds me of the Eiffel Tower, actually. It's actually my candelabra, but so there's energy from Paris here, but I actually thought of a golden scepter, if I'm honest. But then I'm thinking of I was going to say Sphinx. Why was I going to say Sphinx? I might need to look that up. But I see that like the cobra on the top of Isis's head, actually. See? But more straight on. Yeah, or on the side. Anyway, right, let's continue. There is a test that you are currently moving through because you are ready to progress more deeply into wisdom, light, acceptance, and inner peace. The test is in the guise of a negative energy source either within you or apparently outside of you. In truth, we are all one. Okay? In truth, we are all one. We're all connected. So that's the truth. So religion will divide. So that's not a truth. And the power structures that have tried to divide and keep us divided, that is not a truth. The truth is we're all one. And we all get to choose the highest integrity, right? Or how we progress. In truth, we are all one. And the world is our mirror for whatever healing task lies within. Even though sometimes the source of difficulty appears to be external, rather than an opportunity for us to gain mastery with our own responses through inner healing. Okay, so, well, I felt triggered by like a betrayal energy, and that is being external. So, okay, so if the mirror holds true, you just have to look at whether this mirror is true. And the world is our mirror for whatever healing. So if there'll be healing that needs to take place that lies within, even though sometimes the source of difficulty appears to be external, rather than an opportunity for us to gain mastery with our own responses through inner healing. So it's how we respond to these triggers, isn't it? Well, I just find that I just withdraw my energy now. Quite often I don't respond at all, especially if you're triggered. You're better off to just go within and just and seek for assistance in your divine team to unpack what the external reality is. And don't forget, you can be a mirror for others in your response. They could be processing through past cycles of their own human behavior, and you are standing there like a rock, which is what I feel like I'm being, to reflect that energy for them to be able to actually see themselves. Okay, and then when they can see themselves, because you've said nothing, you just literally, you've stood there and you felt the energy, right, which is what I felt. Then they're going, oh, that's not actually very good, and it's me, it's them, but they're breaking free of it, so they're able to actually look within, right? And but it can be stuff that is of your own stuff that is being shown back. So it's about learning the wisdom to unpack whatever situation or whatever trigger it is. But often, if it's a reflection of something, if it's a mirror of, if the situation, and you know it's not because it's from within you, so you've established that you are not, say you're not a betrayer, you're not a player energy, but that's what you're experiencing with these cartoons, I was gonna say cartoons, but these people in this whatever scenario, then you can come back to yourself and know that it's not you, and you can set up those healthy boundaries. But equally, you pray for the enlightenment of those souls so that it can bring healing to them. Okay, so you may have been used by divine to be that reflector for another, so that they can see their own negative traits, so that they can heal from it, instead of projecting that pain onto you, or in whatever scenario it is. That looks like a dragon now, I feel, personally. I don't know, it's like the wings there, and that's the head. That's very much like the Eiffel Tower. There's been things going on at the Eiffel Tower, hasn't there? So just sending, in this now moment, just sending healing to Paris, to the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, but Spirit does. So I just send all the assistance of the angelic white forces to that area for resolve and comfort of any afflicted parties. Right. Okay, guidance comes to you in this oracle now to become more conscious of the negative energies either within or directed towards you without being fearful. So don't be fearful of it. It's just, you just see it as a tool. Be the observer. Be the observer of these things. This is how you alchemize things, right? It's not going to be perfect. You know, all these gurus that can, as if, you know, these things aren't perfect because there's something wrong with you. Bullshit. I'm sorry, but we're actually negating negative forces here. It's a warriorship. So it's bigger than us. It's not just about gaining a beautiful life and going on holiday and having all the wealth in the world and, you know, sod everybody else. I'm sorry. I don't look at it like that at all. I see us all as connected, but it's about our own internal happiness. But we will be used because we're all connected, and it might not be about you. It might be about somebody else, and that's okay because we're all one, right? So there we go. There is no need to fear, for there is just need for more conscious, loving response. So yeah, we need to be more conscious about our triggers too, and because these things can trigger us and make us potentially not be as loving. But if you're feeling that and you haven't got the presence of that moment, just withdraw. Just take it within until you've transmuted it enough, healed it enough to be able to stand. You know, it's when somebody can hold space. You know, we hear that somebody can hold space for you. They're very rare, actually. I find very few people can hold space for you and really be there for you. I don't think there's anybody, I don't believe I've got any friend that can actually truly hold space for me without judgment or criticism, or, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think, you know, if you're watching this, you've experienced this. And so you've had to be basically your own light, right? Because it's all within anyway. In the story of Isis, the destructive emotions of her dark brother, Set, she went through hell, Isis did, led to the murder of her beloved Osiris. He did not stop there. He also attempted to destroy her beloved divine son-child and deny him his rightful rulership. Set teaches us that destructive emotions can gain awful power if we leave them unchecked and do not consciously respond to them. We've got to be consciously respond, not react, respond to them. Isis teaches us that love, faith, persistence, courage, intelligent and honest awareness can overcome even the darkest power. So the light, and this is why this is here. Hello. Hello, how are you? You come to say hello? I've got the door open. Hello. Hello. You can come to say hello. That's nice. I love you too. Yes. Right. Yeah, hello, darling. Hi. How's it going? My yin and yang. Yes. Radio, you go and play. Go and play. Go and play. Right, here we go. Your guidance is to rise above fear, anger, jealousy, or hatred within you, or directed towards you now. Yeah, I was talking about jealousy, wasn't I? The light, you will irritate people when you're standing in this light, but there's no need to be jealous because, come on, you have to do the work to obtain light within, okay? So why would you try and tear down another? It's really cruel and unkind, to be fair. This will require your feminine strength to be fiercely compassionate and not to judge or resist out of fear. That takes a lot of to be compassionate in the face of things, but I think this is when you're holding that light, right? That you are that mirror for someone else, and you're holding space so that they can see their own templating, their own behavior that they would want to change, and in turn end up helping you because they would be directing the good energy towards you. Compassion is great strength. It sees the truth in all situations and does not pander to lies or deceptions in order to paint everything as nice. Yeah, life isn't nice. You know, and anyone that says differently, I challenge them. You know, we're not supposed to be a guru that you're going to be above all this, right? It's like that holier-than now, that self-righteous. You know, you almost become self-sabotagey of being, you know, and religious people are very like this, actually. And I was like that too, once upon a time, maybe. But I think I always had a lot more compassion because I never judged somebody that didn't go to church, right? It's just, I mean, it always just seemed stupid to me to when you know nothing about someone's life, to cast them a sinner. It just seems so wrong. I really feel that. It just seems so wrong. It really does. And I don't think that was what Jesus intended ever. And I think we're blasting a light on this now. Enough's enough. Compassion is wisdom. It knows that a wolf can cause harm even if it is dressed as a sheep. Those that are at pulpits have a lot to answer for too. Those that are hiding, you know, that are hiding truth from the flock as if they can't handle it. Even biblically, you need to really question about biblical truths. Maybe they're all just legends, because we're all legends. And I think Jesus was saying greater things will you do, right? You're gods and goddesses. You are guided to be attentive and honest about negative influences within. So I've been guided here today, or directed towards you without judgment, without judging them. So though I believe, though I'm calling it out for what it is, it's not a judgment. It's more of a, calling it out for what it is. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. To make people be more mindful of their projections towards you without judging them or their source or paying undue attention with fear. You simply need recognition and then to respond with compassion and clear, loving, firm boundary. So it's having that boundary. You've got to be loving, but you've got to have that firm boundary. You won't tolerate. Love, unconditional love, is you'll love, but you don't love the behavior, and you will call it out. You will call it out because you love them, but you won't tolerate that. You're not a pushover. That's what I'm trying to say. You're going to be in Queen of Swords. You're going to be in, Kali Ma energy. This boundary is very often. This boundary will very often be an internal shift energetically for you. It may not require any further action than this. So yeah, just set up the boundary and walk away. Because they've got it, they're the ones that need, they will know what they've done. If they don't, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. Listen to your heart and trust in your guidance. You're guided, however, to respond now and check the growth of any negativity before it becomes more consuming than it needs to be. This oracle also comes as spiritual revelation. Part of your spiritual path is to honor the darkness as a way through to greater consciousness. So the yin and the yang, hence the puppies came in. To not fight against darker and I actually said that, didn't I? It's not about fighting it. See, they're just backing me up. To not fight against darker and potentially destructive emotions with force, but to allow them to be with compassion, and instantly removes the resistance that creates psychic glue and causes darker energies to get stuck within us. Trust your feminine values, whether man or woman, and don't believe for one moment that you are obliged to wear another's negativity for them. You are not, including your twin. And all these people that are saying that twins are, it's only going to be love and light. That's bullshit too. I'm calling that out. I don't buy into that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not going to invalidate what I've experienced, because there's been many beautiful things that have been very much my telepathy and songs and all the rest of it. In fact, the closer you get to union, I think, if it is united, then the songs maybe diminish a little bit. It's not as intense. That's what I've experienced anyway. So yeah, that's my take on it. I mean, you can believe what you will, but that's my intuition to date from my experience and from source consciousness, I believe. You may stand true in your purity of heart and be safe. And this is what I'm about. You may stand true in your purity of heart and be safe. Because you, as a divine feminine priestess, when you've ascended through the ranks, you deserve to be loved and respected. You're not above. You bring in. You are the brothers and sisters of arms, right? You are the wings of like a divine mother. If you do have negative energy rising within you, the same stands true. Have compassion and witness it. So if there is negative energy within you, don't shame yourself. You have compassion for yourself like you would another, right? Because we're all going to have these things. We're not to reject a brother, but we are to set up those healthy boundaries and call it out and witness it. But don't believe that you have to identify with it. It is not you. It is just energy and feeling. So you'll be feeling it. You'll be transmuting it just by witnessing it and breathing through it. And they can be heavy energies, they can be exhausting, they can be zapping of your energy. And that's how you know that transmutation, you're turning it from iron into gold, okay? That's what you're doing. And you're actually transmuting it for your divine counterpart, or whatever counterpart you have that is for your next lesson, for your next part, next soul growth. So don't freak out about who's who in your life, right? Those that come into your life, those that are meant to come into your life will come into your life. Let it flow and it shall go. The ritual healing below will assist with releasing negative energies through feminine power. May you enjoy your growing mastery with such energies from a place of compassion, humility, and service to the light in all beings. I think we'll go through this because I think it's needed. It is helpful to light a tea light or other candle to help you come back to the innate light in all beings. So here we are, there's 5 of them. There's actually 6 wicks, so I see that as a good thing. 5 is change, 6 is victory. Okay? No matter how positive or negative they may appear to be whilst doing this ritual, light your candle and be comfortable as you proceed with the process. Allow yourself to sit in a darkened space. simply lit with a candle, and close your eyes as you become comfortable, settled, and focused on your breathing. So I'll just give you a moment to I'll calm my voice down a little bit. You hopefully go and lie down on the bed or just on a lazy boy, or close your eyes and just get in that comfortable space, right? I'll just give you a moment. I'm just going to ring the chimes. So be settled and focus on your breathing and everything that I've just spoken about. Call it to mind. Don't identify with it, but feel the energy within. Take a big deep breath in and release. Take a big deep breath in and release. One more time, take a big deep breath in and release. Go deep into your heart. Imagine or perceive that within your heart there is a golden winged goddess, bathed in glorious light, with her wings outstretched. A soft but endless stream of love flows from her to you now. It is not forceful, and yet it is powerful. It just is. Allow yourself to become comfortable in this love, feeling it around you like a blanket of peace. Allow her to sing to you now, to send you her love through the sound and light within her voice, and through the light coming from her hands, eyes, and feet. Know that you are completely and utterly held within her divine love. Feel it growing around you like a force field, beautiful and peaceful. You become aware of an energy hovering around the field of this divine love, holding back from entering it, but curious and attracted to it. Acknowledge the presence of this other energy whilst remaining centered in your heart and in the field of divine love all around you. Silently or out loud, communicate to the energy you sense as you hover near the field of love, not yet willing to enter into it. Tell the energy that it does not have to be afraid, that it will not be judged, and it will not be despised or criticized. It can just be. Staying in your heart, in this field of love, you may see, sense, or perceive the energy outside of your love field assume a shape or image. It might be a face, a word, the form of a dagger, a spear, or a noose, or it may assume the form of a feeling, perhaps anger, fear, shame, or guilt, sadness, or even sexual desire, or an urge to be devoted, to love, to be touched, or held, or to touch and hold. It may be great fear or hatred of you. You can safely stay calm in your heart and just witness it. There may be threats or great sadness and vulnerability. Do not leave the center of your loving field. Stay there and feel the love all around you and within you. Be in kindness in your heart. If this energy that has not known love is willing, it will enter the field around you and be healed. But it must make the choice for itself. Allow that energy to come as deep into the space of love as it can, by continuing to stay in your heart and being in touch with the peace and kindness that exists there. When you are ready, say, "It is my choice as a sovereign being of divine love that any energy not aligned with unconditional love now leave my body, mind, and energy field. It no longer has a place here with me, and I release it with unconditional love now. Either that it may return to divine love now, or to the body of the earth, as it so chooses, but it may not stay here. I revoke any permission I have ever given for it to be attached to me, consciously or unconsciously, and with love, I let it go. Be free and go in peace." Breathe in deeply and exhale deeply. When you are ready, say, "So be it," and then just open your eyes. Don't come out of your space immediately, even with your eyes open. Be aware of that field of love and around you, even as you bring your awareness into the physical world once more. Let the love be with you now, even if you move your body and return to your daily life. You can say this incantation to clear any negative energy at the beginning of the ritual above, and at any time you feel the pulling of fear, doubt, shame, anger, hate, guilt, terror, or despair within you or around you, go into your heart and speak it clearly. Brother in darkness, you are loved. Loved fiercely and with compassion. There is nothing to fear or judge or resist. Just acceptance, allowance, and being seen. From the light in my heart now, I see you. I do not judge. My response is compassion. I understand and I release you now. Be and flow. But from my energy field, you must now go. Without will or force, but through love and peace, all negativity from my field is now released. Interesting when I was talking, but there's a scepter here, the masculine. Right, we're going to read the Knot of Isis. Four. 88. That's 444. Anyway. Hello, darling. Hi, Tutu. Tutu. Oh, it's interesting because Hawaii isn't the is it Pele is Tutu? Is that the is that the volcano there? It's quite cute. Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. Each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. So we all have our own unique attributes, you and myself included. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. You are under the spiritual guidance and protection of the Divine Feminine. Part of your high destiny this lifetime is to heal and flourish through the Divine Feminine in her many forms, especially in those forms that truly resonate and hold meaning for you. This healing will happen on your personal path and may well be part of the work that you offer in service to the world, which may be simply in how you live your life. So it doesn't necessarily mean, a big, income. You're just being, okay? Just being. Being the light. This oracle brings special indication that your soul is braiding or twinning with the Divine Feminine energies in a particular form. For some, that will be a specific goddess, and the energetic process will often be strong and deep. The initiate will feel as if they are integrating the part of this goddess that is not just in them, but is a part of their own consciousness. So we're very much tapping into Lady Isis. It is a deeply personal, spiritually powerful, and beautiful growth experience for the soul. This process does not make you lose your individuality. If it is happening in a genuine way, you will not believe yourself to be the goddess in question. You will instead experience her as a part of your own being. Yes, and your being as part of her. All connected. You will not cease to exist as an individual light, and yet you will have grown more in divine communion with the sacred Divine Feminine. For others, there will be a sense of the Divine Feminine in many forms and faces, and you will enjoy her variety and vastness as you grow spiritually. You will not sense a particular goddess so much as you feel a deepening soul connection and awakening to the Divine Feminine principle, which is the animating force behind all goddess energy. So it's all the goddesses. For still others, there will simply be a knowing that love for the Divine Feminine, whether a man or a woman, is a key part of your spiritual journey this lifetime. That is your important spiritual task, to just love her and be loved by her, living with honor and respect for the body, the earth, and being committed to grow in conscious awareness as to how to best express that love and respect in a genuinely healing way. Whether you feel the connection with an individual goddess or the Divine Feminine more holistically, as your soul braids or twins with her, you will feel your awareness and consciousness of your own Divine Feminine nature become stronger, more integrated, and a more balanced part of your life and sense of self. The body will also be integrating this shift in your soul, as any work with the feminine energies helps bring body and soul light together, blending the physical and inner worlds of light together until they begin to feel very connected and harmonized. Eventually, as this process continues, when you feel your body, you will feel your soul light present there. There will be no distinction between your soul and your body. It is a magnificent, luminous, joyful state of wonder to embody. People will be asking you what you have been doing to have such a beautiful inner glow. As an initiate of the Divine Feminine, you are offered a sacred tool to assist you in integrating and honoring her energies for your own benefit. And for the benefit of the human collective. This tool will help your soul blend with the Divine Feminine in higher vibration. And this in turn will naturally draw body and soul into deeper connection and harmony. You're invited to experience this sacred tool for yourself by calling upon the sacred healing and protection of the knot of Isis. The knot or buckle of Isis protects, guides and stabilizes your energy field, whilst it is transition from one state to another. It is especially useful for spiritual growth with the feminine energies because these are intimately related to the body and the relationship between the soul and body, creating light within the body, connecting soul and body as one conscious, harmonious, illuminated being. The knot of Isis is like a container that holds you together whilst inside in a gentle way. You fall apart enough that you can be reorganized. There you go. So you're going to fall apart. Part of the death and rebirth, part of transformation. You will fall apart. At some point you will fall apart. And this is a good thing. Restructured and reformed within the sacred container of the sacred knot. Once you are stable in your new soul structure, the knot is no longer needed until the next transition point in your relationship between your body of growing light and your soul as they become more fully united as one. You may call for the knot of Isis as a symbol that you visualize or an energetic support structure that you may not perceive directly but will feel in effect. A sense of being held safe and firm to the perfect degree. Anytime you need this, you can do the ritual that follows or the simple invocation beneath it, as long as it is prefaced with an unconditional love. You shall be supported in exactly the way that best serves you. Because you are integrated high-level vibrational energies, rest and meditate. Ocean swims and time in nature, as well as working with pyramids of light and crystals can assist with the soul twinning process now too. Hence this. Pray that you feel the energy. Listen to your body, soul, as it grows with divine feminine wisdom, and trust that she will guide you, whether man or woman, deeper into your own healing, which benefits us all. This oracle comes as clear confirmation that you are integrating high-level vibrational energy. If you have been wondering if your dreams, intuitions, goddess-related meditations and communications are genuine, then this oracle serves as confirmation. So that's wonderful, isn't it? So if you're watching this, you are drawing in, like I am, the highest white and the highest of integrity, of love, and the goddess related meditations and communications, and they are genuine. If you have pulled the Lady of the Stars card along with this oracle of the knot of Isis, the high vibrational energy that you are accessing has a celestial quality of a highly advanced spiritual civilization as well. It will have a stellar, non-human quality that is loving, wise, and free of fear. If you drew the oracle of the High Priestess as well as the knot of Isis, then the new energy of the Divine Feminine that is being integrated in your body and soul at this time will form a significant element of your unfolding life path and spiritual destiny on this planet and future. I'll just read the invoking the knot of Isis. In unconditional love, I call forth the knot of Isis. I am held in love like a babe in a cot. The buckle of the beloved has me secure. As my energy field now does mature, the goddess within my body and soul, the knot of Isis, helps me grow whole. So there's stabilization, the buckle. So just try and memorize that visual symbol and call on it to stabilize your energy. Let's look over the wings of Isis now. It's already gone 54. It's going to be 55555. There you go. It was already 5. I saw 555 anyway. So wings of Isis 208. Might be at the back. Uniting with the angelic self. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. Hence why I'm here. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom but also to the angelic one are correct. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds and are helping to birth angelic qualities of fearlessness, light, service to the greater good, and alignment of divine will into human form. This is no small task, and although you are well equipped to succeed, there are beings that wish to assist you so that you may grow too and your success may be more graceful and swift. Isis, Divine Winged Mother, Goddess, and Angel of Healing, wishes to assist you with unconditional love now. You are guided to accept angelic assistance and ask for Lady Isis, who loves you unconditionally, to assist you with integrating angelic energies into your consciousness and life. You'll be asked to lift yourself up to higher and higher vibrational states of awareness, and this may mean letting go of certain relationships, practices, or states of being, or even particular habits or thought patterns that would lower your vibration into fear, doubt, or shame. Hello?
You alright?
Who's here?
Him.
Oh, I'm just finishing this video. Just make him a cup of tea for me. Mate, just make a cup of tea. I'll be there in a minute. Give yourself permission to just let this happen. You do not need to force anything. It is a matter of softening, allowing, and trusting what feels right for you with absolute faith and bold, radical acceptance. It will be okay. There are others like you on this planet, beloved initiate. Though far from the majority, you occupy a special role in the evolution of human consciousness as it connects more deeply and twins with the natural world. The more you accept this part of you, you have to accept yourself. No one else is going to do it for you and your role. And don't let others tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing. I just pause there because it really, and don't project what you think somebody should or shouldn't be doing in their life because you don't have a clue. Okay? So I send that with the deepest of love. And I'm not saying it's you, right? But you're probably feeling it. Maybe you're just feeling the same as me, right? You've felt it, and it's annoying. But just send it with love, okay? The more you accept this part of you, the more you should draw into your world others like you. You will just feel comfortable with each other because you all hold a familiar, refined vibration. Even in the midst of ordinary, everyday relationship, there is a sense of easy connection, mutual understanding, and spiritual acknowledgement. Oh, that ease. I pray that it would be so for you as well as me. This oracle is also a confirmation that if you have been asking to connect with your angel, praying to a particular angel or archangel, or have been thinking more about angels lately, that genuine connection has been made between you and the angelic kingdom. I know I've been calling on Michael and Raphael a lot lately, especially Michael. He's like the divine God, you know, the protection of that divine masculine. And I think, yeah, the angels send you love and peace now and say, we are with you, beloved one. Oh, that's lovely. I'm not going to read even though I'd like to, I've got someone here now, so I'll just read the incantation. Angel goddess, wings of white, help my angelic soul take flight. I call upon angelic intervention, align my life with divine perfection. My soul and inner angel are one. In my body, integration has begun. Angel goddess, wings of love, you protect me from below and above. Well, I think that's lovely to finish on that. Wow, that was really powerful. Life restored is the next card. Priestess of the Phoenix. We're the Phoenix, aren't we? And what did I say? I'm gonna have to watch it back, but I said something else earlier. Now I've forgotten. Wasn't the Phoenix? What did I say? I can't remember now. But just as well I videoed it, so I'll have to watch it, won't I? Right, that was awesome. Just sending you so much love. If my energy can touch you now, I pray it be so. That the divine forces of love and light be with you, and that your higher calling be come into fruition. Sending you love.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Yes, darling, please.
How many sugars?
None, thank you. But I don't want milk either, just want water.
Just black?
Yeah. Mwah. Life goes on, doesn't it? Life goes on. Bring back to reality. With a bump. You've got this. Beautiful souls. You've got this. Like I've got it, you've got it. You were prepared for a time like this. So let's love each other with a pure and kind heart, and pray that we be all holding in our own sovereign light, sovereign being, that we may raise the consciousness and remove ignorance and bring more heightened awareness into the collective, that we may enjoy a beautiful world once again with love, compassion, joy, and beloved and brothers in arms, brothers and sisters in arms, linked up, not above, not below, but side by side. Sending you love. Bye.